Hey guys, this is Nate Jackson, and I wanted to go over some of the. I'm really excited that FB Virtual Assistant was released yesterday, and I'm thanking you for your patience, and I'm gonna make sure that this is really the best possible, most comprehensive product that you could ever get your hands on for Facebook marketing. I want to go over a little bit with the new layout. There's some a new layout, and there's some new features that you haven't used before. So I want to just make sure that you know where and just get accustomed to the layout. Now, there's only one FB Virtual Assistant, and you'll know it's FB Virtual Assistant when you see the different modules that you have here. This is the only place where you can get these modules. We have the Group Gorilla, which is the group finder. This is where you find groups. You search by keyword, and you can also find your own groups and get them compiled into a nice table. The Party Crasher. I call it the Party Crasher because you're going to be ending up in a lot of places where people aren't expecting you. This is the Group Joiner. This is what you use to join groups, the Party Crasher. Then we have Post Perfect. Post Perfect is the best posting tool on the planet. We have so much customization on here. It's very powerful. It's really, I designed it for the hardcore marketer, which means that I'm not going to promise you that it doesn't have the capabilities to post faster than a human can, because it does. But you want to make sure that you stay within reasonable limits, because I'm not going to promise you that if you abuse this tool that you won't get banned. I'm not promising that. I'm not going to be the one of those guys that say I'll keep you out of Facebook jail. I give you the power to stay under Facebook's radar if you use it wisely, but I also give you the power to be on Facebook's radar if you abuse this. So just right now, the default settings are working really well, so I just want to just say keep it at that. We have the OG graph search, the original gangster graph search, or you can call it the open graph search. I like to call it original gangster because the features in here are so gangster. And this is where you search for leads using the open graph and the open graph search on Facebook, and you can find the most targeted leads that you could ever think of. And then we have the Lead Scout. This is another way for you to find ultra targeted leads by scrubbing the Facebook groups. Right now we're limited to groups, but we're going to do pages as well. But right now you can import a list of groups and go one by one through the groups and pull all the user information for the members of the group, all that you can get from Facebook. Now, first thing I want to talk about is how you log in. You notice there's no login on this screen anymore. I did that because I'm trying to save real estate and I don't want to put things on here that aren't going to be used. So I moved the login up to the Tools menu. So you click Tools and log in, and that'll pop up, and you just put in your Facebook information here, and that will get you logged in. You don't have to hit the button. You just have to enter your information. So you put that in, and then you just move it on out of the way, and it's good for the entire session. So you just enter it and close it, and then you can pick the feature that you want. Now, the first module, the way that you decide which one you're going to use, you can't just do one or another. You have to pick the module that you're going to use. So if you want to use the Group Gorilla, just pick it from the drop down, or the Party Crasher, or the Post Perfect, or the OG Graph Search, or the Lead Scout. Just pick the module that you want to use, and then you're good to go. So we're going to pick the Group Gorilla first, and we're going to search for some groups by keyword. Now, I don't know anyone who does this. I don't know any tool that does this. We're going to input. You can manually input the keywords that you want to find. You can put a list of keywords that you want to find. You can type a list of keywords. You can import a list of keywords. You can do one or the other or both, and it will find all of the groups that match all of the keywords and separate them by file for you, and the files will be named whatever the keyword is. So we're going to do this. We're going to search for real estate, Forex, and we're going to import a list of keywords also. We're going to import a list. I think I put about 3 or 4 keywords in here. So let's see what's in here. Go back here. Where'd it go? Here it is. So let's see what's in here. Open, edit. Dating, dog training, Forex, Lil Snoop. I put Lil Snoop because it has very few groups, and he's a good guy. He's deceased anyway. So dating, truck training. So we have 6 groups in here. 6 groups, 6 lists of keywords. Let me go back one more time and select it because I deselected it by not picking it again. So now we're ready to log in, and we click find, and the group Gorilla is going to go through each one of these keywords, find all the groups for each keyword, and save it to a separate file. So let's go to the FB folder, which is where everything is going to be created. So you always want to find that FBVA folder. This is like your home base. This is where the magic happens. So go to the FBVA folder and then go to groups. And we see here, right now, this is the file that we just created, real estate. Oh, how about I spell real estate correctly? Oh, it's still working. Whatever. It won't let you fail. It's like your PE in high school. It won't let you fail. So yeah, so now scrolling through all the groups, we found 60 groups so far. Now once it finds all the groups for real estate, guess what? It's going to move right to Forex. And once it finds all the groups for Forex right now. And so once it's done with Forex, it's going to find, and look, it tells you the number of groups you find for each keyword and the number of groups you find total for your composite search. So I don't know anybody who does that, but FB Virtual Assistant does that for you. But the only FB Virtual Assistant that does that for you is the FB Virtual Assistant with the group Gorilla. So this is just going to run. We're running through Forex now. Oh, it found a few real estate keywords because I spelled it wrong. I didn't put the space in there, and I just bumped the mic. I'm a little amped up right now because I'd released my pre-orders yesterday. I got it out on time, and I'm on about 3 hours of sleep right now. So for some reason, I'm a little bit amped up. I don't know if I have sleep deprivation, psychosis, or what, but we're good to go. So once it goes through these list of Forex groups, then it's going straight into the keyword file, and I'm not going to do anything but sit here and chill with you. So then once you find all the keywords, groups that you want to find by your keywords, let's see. Let's go back to. So now we have the Forex file and the real estate file, and you'll see this number is just steadily increasing because it saves the file in real time. So you don't have to wait for the whole process to finish in order to get your results. So you see it's the folder size is just continually increasing. It's because that we're saving in real time. Every group we save, get a group save. So other programs, I can't guarantee you're going to do that. You may have to sit and babysit it. Anyway, after you do another thing that you'll notice is that I have moved the My Group Finder. You don't see My Group Finder. I've added it to the group Gorilla. So it's down here as one of the options for the group Gorilla. So if you want to find the groups that you're a member of, just go to My Groups. So, just do that. Next, we have the Party Crasher. Party Crasher is the group. Now, this is pretty much unchanged. It's completely customized, and the default settings work very well. You can try. I put it there for the hardcore marketers who don't care about getting on Facebook's radar and possibly because you have hundreds or maybe even thousands of accounts. You can set it to. You can modify it and set it to go a lot faster, and you have to give you full power to do whatever you want to do on Facebook, but I am not responsible. Once again, I am not responsible for how you use this tool. So a nail gun can be used to build a house, but it can also be used for more nefarious, but it's up to you how you use it. So this is pretty much unchanged. We have the number of requests per day, the number of minutes per break length between batches, and a batch that you want to join. And it gives you all the analytics that you need and all the telemetry, whatever you want to call it. You get all the data to see exactly how it's running. Post Perfect is the same thing. The total number of posts you're going to do for the day, the total number of posts due before you take a break, and you can set your break length and between posts. And it gives you all that you need to know how you're doing. The OG Graph Search, this is where we search the open of Facebook, and there's a lot of Forex groups there. Let's see where we're at. The Open Graph allows you to do really targeted. We were at 20 kilobytes. We were at 7. Open Graph allows you to do really targeted searches on Facebook. For example, if you wanted to find all the people in your high school who work in real estate and live in Fort Worth, you can do that, and then it will pull those up in the results window down here, and you can download that to a table. And then if you have, you can run an ad to those people. Say, remember me? We went to high school together. How about this real estate seminar coming up, or whatever? You want to find all the people named Nicole who are in multi-level marketing. You can find all those people, and then you can run an ad to those people saying, hey, Nicole, are you struggling in your multi-level marketing company, or something like that. So this is a very, very powerful tool, and it gives you the ability to really find people that meet your requirements for whatever you're marketing. And then because you get the user ID and you get the email, my goodness, you get the email, which if you didn't last video, Facebook has made a change to where the Facebook email now forwards to your real email address. So if you have a way to get a hold of someone's Facebook email address, you have their real email, and you can start. Facebook doesn't even care anymore. They're just saying, if you send an email to the Facebook email, we're going to forward it to their real email, so to make sure that they read it. So that is a marketer. That's great for us. So the Graph Search and the Lead Scout both give you the ability to get people's Facebook email addresses. And don't think that this is doing anything unscrupulous, because this is all data that Facebook makes publicly available. Everything in the Open Graph Search you can find right here in the results window. You can find you only get what pops up in this window. Everything that's in the Lead Scout is available through the groups, and it's also available through graphs.facebook.com if you wanted to sit at your computer all day and do data entry. But you don't have to do that, because we do that for you. I do that for you with the FB Virtual Assistant. And of course, this handy Spintax permitted Post Perfect, which allows you to post to as many groups as you want, and spin your content, put all your links, put your photos, and do everything that you would do if you were normally posting in groups. You know, randomizing your groups, posting at different rates. It does everything for you. So what are we on now? Now we're in dating. So we found 168 groups, about 798 groups total between real estate, that was spelled incorrectly, Forex, and dating. So this will run all day. This will, if you import a list of, just understand, whatever keywords you throw at it is going to find it for you, and it's going to collate it for you. So we have, let's refresh, dating, Forex, real estate. Dating's at 10 kilobytes, Forex made it to 20 kilobytes, real estate made it to 3 kilobytes because I spelled it incorrectly. So let's take a look at this Forex group and what's inside here. Open with. My next move is, I didn't quite get it out for release, but my next move is going to be to give you not only the Facebook URL of the groups, but I'm also going to give you the number of members in each group and the name of each group. It will help you to prioritize the order that because you can open a spreadsheet. So that's going to help you prioritize the order in which you join the groups. You want to join the groups with the most members first and with the least members last. So I'm going to give you the ability to have the number of members of a group as well as the name of the group, so that you can get a better idea of what you're actually joining. So that it's nothing to do. I just didn't have time to get it out for release because I put so many other things in there, like with the Lead Scout and the Open Graph. Well, Open Graph's kind of a new feature, but found a way to do it, so I did it for you. That's all I wanted to do. I originally wanted to give you an overview of the new and improved FB Virtual Assistant. This looks a lot better than I had before. I don't have all the tabs. You don't have to tab back and forth, but this is only an interim interface. I have slicker and much more optimized layout than even this one planned for you, but it's going to take some time for me to implement it, and I want to make sure that I get this out to you at the date that I'm still available for pre-order for 2 more days until 11:59 p.m. on February 28th. And on March 1st, the price goes up, and the price is going to increase significantly. So get it now while it's 60% off. The only way you can get all these features, the Group Gorilla, the Party Crasher, Post Perfect, OG Graph Search, and the Lead Scout, is to go to createautomate.com. And I have an affiliate program there, so they're going to be a lot. I have affiliates that are already marketing this, and you're welcome to sign up as an affiliate and market it as well. As long as you get it through me or get it through an affiliate, you will get this product. But the only site will take you to createautomate.com. That's the only way to get these features in a product known by the name of FB Virtual Assistant. So I just wanted to make sure that you understand that, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I have a few more to do to really get into more of the features one by one. This is Nate Jackson signing out, and I will talk to you soon.